Hi there, I'm Michael with etrailer.com. Today we're going to take a quick look at this Gen Y Torsion 2-ball mount with stacked receivers. This is going to allow you to hook your trailer up to your tow vehicle. The shank will slide right into your 2-inch by 2-inch trailer hitch receiver on your vehicle. You can see we do have the two different pinholes here. Those are both 5/8 of an inch in diameter, so it is going to work with your standard 5/8 inch pin and clip that you probably already have for your hitch. But if you don't already have one, we do have those available here at etrailer.com. We also have locking pins if you want to add a little extra security to that. But then here at the rear, we are going to have the 2-inch ball, the 2 5/16 inch ball, and the ball paired with the pintle lock so that you can hook up to different kinds of trailer couplers, whether it's a 2-inch ball coupler, 2 5/16 inch ball coupler, or a lunette ring that will fit there with your pintle lock. So gives you lots of variety of what kind of trailers you can hook up to. This is a heavy-duty steel construction, so it is going to hold up really well for you. Gen Y does have a great reputation for building very solid, robust products, and this is no exception. This is going to provide a gross towing weight capacity of 10,000 pounds and a tow weight range of between 500 and 1,100 pounds. The reason for that range is because of our torsion system here that's going to help provide some shock absorbing capabilities. To help you with that range, they do include a tongue weight scale. So you can see we've got a white line and then a red, green, red sticker. So you want to make sure that that white line is lined up with your green portion of your sticker. Then you know that everything is loaded in your trailer properly to provide the right amount of tongue weight. It's not going to be too heavy, not too light. It's going to be right in that perfect range. And so this is going to make sure that your ride is going to be much smoother for you. So this does use a torsion type technology like I mentioned before, so it is going to function kind of like a torsion axle. If you're not familiar with that concept, I do have a cutaway here so you can kind of see what we're talking about. So at each of our pivot points, we are going to have a solid metal square bar inside. And so then we also have the rubber cords on each side. So as our trailer experiences shock, it's going to transfer to those pivot points, and those pivot points are going to try and turn, but then those rubber cords are going to help absorb that shock so it's not transferring up to our tow vehicle, and vice versa. Any vehicle shock is not going to transfer back to our trailer. And so that's going to make a much smoother ride. It's going to help take some of the wear off of our equipment. And this is going to be a really simple system to maintain, unlike other systems that use airbags that you have to air up and let air out of, that sort of thing. This really has very few components that will need to be repaired or replaced in the future. We do have these built-in grease zerks at our pivot points, so very simple. Hook up your grease gun, pump some grease in there, make sure everything's well lubricated. But other than that, it's pretty much a self-contained system, so you're not going to have to do a whole lot of maintenance with it. And then we are going to have our 4 stacked receiver tubes. These are each going to be the 2-inch by 2-inch receiver tube, so we'll work with the included ball mount and pintle lock, as well as your other hitch mount accessories for your 2-inch hitch. So you can slide those in there. You can see we do have 2 5/8 inch diameter pins and clips included, so that we can hold those in place. So if you are going to be switching between trailers pretty frequently, it is going to be very simple. You can slide that pintle lock in, line up the hole, and pass that through if you're not going to need that, if you're not using a lunette ring, or you can completely remove it. We can also move that ball mount to whatever height we need for our trailer, so that if you're switching from a taller trailer to a shorter trailer, you can easily switch that. If we have it in the drop position, like I have here, if we were to put our ball in the lowest mount here, which I can't really do with my setup, but that lowest drop, we measure from the top inside edge of your receiver tube down to about the ball platform, which is where your coupler is going to sit. And so the max drop for this is about 5 inches. So if your coupler sits about 5 inches lower than the top inside edge of your receiver tube, this will work for that. But then we can also flip this over and use it in the rise position. And then if we were to put this in at the highest point there, we would have a max rise of about 5 inches. So it gives you quite a bit of variety there to make sure that your trailer is going to be level as you tow it. Very simple to switch from one trailer to another, make sure that both are going to be at the correct ride height for you. And then once you get it set where you want it, you just put that pintle lock through, or kind of recess it back if you like. Get the pin pushed through, and then of course you want to secure it with that clip. Very simple to do with these Gen Y clips there. So get that set where you want it, and you'll be ready to hook up. This does have a zinc primer and powder coat finish. On top of that, steel construction, so it is going to resist corrosion. Our balls do have a matte black finish in the pintle lock as well, so it is going to give it a nice look and corrosion resistance as well. This is SAE J684 certified, so you can trust it is going to hold up well, do a good job for you for a long time to come. And it is made here in the USA, so again, with Gen Y's reputation, building very solid, robust products, you can trust it is going to hold up well and do a really good job for you. So if you want to take some of that strain and shock off your towing experience, you want to have that adjustability so that you can hook up to multiple trailers with different ride heights, and this is going to be a great way to go for you. That completes our look for today. Again, I'm Michael with etrailer.com. Thanks for watching.